The first frequency of this protocol is called CellMemoryRelax. In the past, science has said that memory has been attributed to the nervous system only, but now biologists are realizing that all the cells of the body have the capacity to store information in their cytoskeletons. The cytoskeleton is frequently referred to as the nervous system of the cell. And since the cytoskeleton is continuous with all the other molecular networks in the body, memories stored within any individual cell are accessed and communicated via the living matrix. Jim, a middle-aged man, came into my office to get some relief from neck pain. He was scheduled for surgery in less than a week. And because of the urgency of the situation, my first inclination with him was to see if there was some traumatic memory stored in the soft tissues of his neck. I asked him to think of the pain, and I suggested that he give it a shape and a color. I asked him to recall another time in his past when he had that same shape or color in his neck, or essentially the same pain. In seconds, he recalled a memory of a traumatic event that took place in his teenage years. One night after returning home past curfew, his father met him at the back door. He yanked his hair and sat him on a stool, and then he proceeded to cut off his long curly locks of hair, punishing him for coming home late. After a few minutes of consulting with Jim about this event, Jim was able to see the anger and the resentment and the hate that he had held in his neck for his father. You know the old cliche about so-and-so's pain in the neck? Well, that's exactly what happened to Jim. He was storing the memory of that traumatic event in his neck. That day in my office, Jim started to see his dad differently. He was now a father of a teenage boy himself, and he didn't always handle his son in the best way. Jim came to some forgiveness, and the pain in his neck began to dissipate. In fact, within a couple of sessions, it was completely gone. So why is this important? It explains why when a person is triggered by a pain, the emotions surrounding the pain may have a related event and are readily accessed. The emotion of the memory becomes evident in a person's behavior. In Jim's case, the anger toward his father was evident, and his mood changed in an instant while contemplating the pain in his neck. The cells of the body, or the living matrix, hold the traumatic events in their place until the person becomes aware of the possible trauma. Often our chronic pain is designed to serve us if we're willing to bring our traumatic memories and the issues around them into our consciousness. The good news is that because of the living matrix, we can project the frequency on this page called CellMemoryRelax throughout the region of the pain so that the body area holding the memory begins to relax and release the resistance to heal. The CellMemoryRelax frequency is designed to speak to the trauma and relax the tissues of the living matrix so the process of healing can begin. So when the affected area relaxes, the next frequency designed to align the tissue is readily accepted.